Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Really excited for today's video. It's Saturday. On Saturdays, I do Cellar Saturday, where I actually drink something off the shelf behind me. Today's request comes courtesy of Bentley, so it's a great idea. So it's Chimay, and this is 2014 vintage, so it's 6 years. No, 2014 would be 8 years ago. Oh my God, 2014 was 8 years ago. Chimay Blue. It's an Abbey bottled beer, 9% ABV. Let's see. The registered trademark trap. I don't need that. I don't know. Nothing worth reading, in my opinion. Proper glassware, so you know it's going to taste better. Yes, I did get in one of those sets where you bought, like, what was it, one of each of the Chimays, and then it came with the glass. If I'm remembering correctly, the last time I checked in on one of these, not that impressive. One of the best beers, this is like way before the channel, way back. One of the best beers I ever had was this aged quad. And Belgian style quads can definitely age nicely, Belgian dark ales, all that stuff, right? And couldn't tell you what the name of the brewery was. Wasn't one of the Trappist ones, I know that. But anyway, definitely kind of like chasing that dragon, so to speak. And Chimay, I'm like, yeah, it's reasonably priced and all that. So I'll try it with that. And I don't know if I remember. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. I think I reviewed it. It didn't. If memory serves, if I was a better beer tuber, I would have looked. Memory serves, it wasn't anything great. Anyway, so it's brown with some red. Like it's. Even where it's brown, there's still like a little bit of red mixed in with the brown, and then like this reddish amber kind of a color, maybe 3/4 of a finger ahead. It's khaki. It's super compact bubbles as they're breaking up. It's like almost like foam as it's breaking up. Small, maybe even a couple medium-sized ones. But man, I mean that's just it looks great. Look at that. Look how much retention that keeps for how long. Yeah. Looks fantastic. Definitely, let me do my math right again. 8 years. 8 years this beer is. Wow. 8 years. Anyway, after 8 years, it looks great. Let's get into the aroma. I like that. Like caramel-covered apples, it's like caramel-covered plums. And like when you're making the caramel, for some reason, you put like a little bit of like baking spices in it, a little bit of cinnamon, nutmeg. Brown sugar, dates, figs. Man, it's got like everything. It's got the molasses. It's got that brown bread, some raisin. I don't know. I mean, I haven't tried it yet. Maybe I undersold what I was remembering the last time I checked in on this. This aroma is fantastic, though. Let's see about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again for the request, Bentley. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a little thin. That's one of the first things I'm noticing is this is a little thin. But I'm loving these flavors. So like that, at least immediately, that's my only real knock on this beer at this age. Thin. But almost everything else getting that aroma. Man. That like brown bread, molasses, then into the caramel, the dates, the figs, raisins. There's sweetness to it, but it has a lot of that, like, again, like that bread, that brown bread kind of, like beer is bread in liquid form. Like, it really drinks like that. And like I was saying, the aroma with like the baking spices, and I've said this in other, Belgian style dark beers. It's not that the spices are in it, but like it's all these flavors where like it would make sense to put some of those spices in there, and it can almost trick your brain into thinking that you are tasting them. Yeah, really cool, and it's creamy, despite how thin it is, which is interesting. Like for how thin it is creamy. kiss of pear in there as well. The plum I got in the aroma, it's not so much plum in the taste for me. It's more those dried fruits like I was saying. But yeah, this is nice. For 9%, again, I know I might repeat myself a lot about this. It's a little thin. But everything else, I am happy with this. This has aged really nicely, actually. So I'm pretty stoked on this. I'm super tired. I did outdoor projects all day today. And then came in and just did a bunch of like food prep stuff. And then I came down here to review this. So I'm pretty tired. But with any sort of enthusiasm that I can muster, I'm really stoked on how well this is aged. This is really delicious. But then, thanks again, Bentley, for the request. Great idea. What are you guys drinking? Have you had a Chimay Blue lately? Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype beer reviews of both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.